Alright guys, Wagwan. Welcome back to another wonderful episode of the Bourbon Jamaican. Special shout out to Dropping Nukes. Without him, none of this would be possible. He's your 2XO guy. And of course, we got Brady the Grape. And Chris, since this special is your special, how about you introduce us?
So we're bringing you the 2XO lineup. We've brought a couple of videos in the past to you. Most of the contribution of the bottles tonight is brought to you by Brady. But as mentioned in the past, 2XO was my favorite lineup from 2023, and me and the Bourbon Jamaican have actually had the honor of meeting Dixon Dedman at Smoke Justice down in Covington, Kentucky, and we had the opportunity to meet him. We're not bringing you the Gem of Kentucky tonight in this lineup just because these are your regular releases. This is your annual release from 2XO. As you can see, I was able to get his autograph and honestly make a good friend in the bourbon world.
Yeah. Shout out to Dixon. You're doing great stuff, my guy.
Definitely a young person in the bourbon world that's bringing a lot of unique things into the industry. So what we have here tonight is the Phoenix Blend, the Tribute, the Innkeeper, and the new release this year in 2024, the Kiawah Blend. I won't go into too much detail about the other three bottles, but the Kiawah Blend is Dixon's paradise. Yeah, that's his happy place.
Relaxation.
That's where he brings friends and family together to get rid of all the trials and tribulations of everyday life. So I'm excited to pour it up and bring it to you viewers out there that show the page love.
All right, so we got a pretty decent flight, 4 to be exact, and we're gonna blind these and we'll pick our most favorite and to least favorite, or least favorite to most favorite.
So we're gonna blind them. They're all coming in at 104 proof, and they're all suspected to be around 6 years in age. So
they're all high rye, right?
Yeah, they're all high rye blends, and he's done a couple of different unique things with each individual bottle, and I'm excited. I got off of work yesterday on Friday, or yesterday on Thursday, and I happened to walk into a little hole in the wall bar or store, and got lucky. As soon as I saw it, I immediately went there and said, "Let me grab it." You know.
Give him a big shout out too, man. Tobacco Mart,
Dry Ridge, Kentucky.
We appreciate it for always blessing us.
I took a picture of the bottle. I sent it to the boys here, and then I went home and I had my wife pour up a blind for me at home just so I could kind of compare and contrast to it, and sent a picture to Dixon and told him shout out. I'm glad that I got it, found it, and we look forward to bringing you what our thoughts are as a group here today on the Bourbon Jamaican's page. So with that being said, let's get into it, boys. I'm thirsty.
All right, so we're starting from our left, your right.
The bottles are in order of release, just so you know. The Phoenix Blend was the first release. The Innkeeper's Blend was the second release. The Tribute Blend was the third release, and then the Kiawah Blend was the last release, the most recent release.
This one I'm getting a lot of fruit.
It's a little smoky.
A little bit of vanilla. I'm ready to dive in. Ooh, it's got a little kick to it. The rye is definitely there.
You know, the rye, honestly, just in my opinion, the rye takes over a lot of the oak in it, right? And that's what gives you that little burning sensation. That's what gives you that little hug. And I'm excited to see what y'all think of along the way.
Yeah, I'm getting a little tobacco on that one too.
I feel the tobacco.
Okay. I was gonna say, I hope it's not just me. I'm getting like a tobacco chocolate. It kind of reminds me of the winter whiskey. I'm getting like tobacco, chocolate, and a little bit of smoke.
For me, glass 2 smells a little bit softer on the nose. It's not as.
I'm getting some char.
This one smells like you got a little bit of kitchen spice somewhere. I can't pinpoint it, but I'm getting a little bit of it.
I would definitely say it's lighter on the nose. You got a little bit more ether there,
Yeah.
or ethanol.
Getting like a nice light fruit.
Oh, this one's all over the tongue. It's like it. I like it coating.
Kind of. What were we drinking the other day? All the other high rye stuff we were drinking. We kept saying we were getting like an apricot. I'm getting that on this one.
Apricot.
Yeah. Tomato. But yeah, I'm getting like a nice light fruit, and I'm getting like that spice and the char and a little bit of a smokiness to it.
You know, it kind of runs through waves as it follows through your tongue. On the front end, you get a little of the smoke, and you know, as it transitions into the middle into the back, a lot of that complexity is coming into, you know, like you said, it's like a dark fruit almost. I'm not too familiar with the apricot, but
it's a sweet, tangy kind of fruit. It's good, like it's almost like a peach when you cut it, but it's perfect when you're doing like any kind of ice cream dessert. You can pretty much char it on the grill.
It's weird to me because it's like I don't remember any of these being fruity at all.
But they got time to sit and open up, so now you're kind of getting that.
Glass 2 has a lot more complexity than Glass 1.
This is a glass of dessert. I'm getting cream, some
Caramel.
cherry.
Yeah, I can see the cherry.
Cherry heavy on me, at least on the nose. Yeah, and I don't pick up the cherry. I pick up cherry and a lot of Buffalo Trace, you know what I mean? But I don't.
Getting a lot of caramel.
Yes, it's caramel heavy with a hint of cherry. But you're definitely, this one is pretty high on the rye as well. You can definitely get that warm hug, but it doesn't last as long. You get the initial sip, but going down, you feel it just enough, and then it kind of fades out. But definitely like a dessert. So after your big meal, instead of a bowl of ice cream or something, this will definitely be one to kind of kick back and enjoy.
Yeah, I think that one's my favorite so far. I do get that ice cream though.
Maybe a little tiramisu.
Yeah, come on. But we're on to glass number 4. So with glass number 4, wow, it has great legs, by the way. This one's probably going to be the one this is probably the Phoenix, because I always say it coats the glass well, and then it's like almost like that oily kind of finish.
This one is like really, really sweet.
Yeah.
Chocolate, toffee,
A little salty.
like a dustiness to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be I'm really interested in how I rank these tonight, because like I did a blind tasting last night at the house, like I mentioned, and my results last night were a little shocking to me. And I sent the results over to the boys last night, and even they were surprised. So I'm kind of interested in how my palate lines up tonight as well.
I'm getting a little bit of Brady's favorite on this one, a little bit of dill almost.
Nah, I ain't never picked up a deal in it.
No?
Nah.
Might be the rye.
Yeah, I haven't picked up the deal on any of the 2XOs. I picked up a little lemon zest to it before, but I've never picked up no deal.
Yeah, but I think 4 is probably going to be my favorite, or 3, which I'm still. I like the sweeter, so I'm probably going to be snakes and leather on mine. So are we putting the The favorite closer or further away?
Whatever works for you.
Yeah, whatever you know what first, second, third, and fourth is.
All right, well, that's how I'm doing then. I feel like I got my pick. Hold on. Yeah, glass number one, definitely. I like that rye. Glass number one would probably make a hell of an old fashioned for sure.
Be an expensive old fashioned.
Yeah, but it definitely has that nice spice kick to it. You think we've got it down?
No, I'm not quite there yet. I'm still stuck between first and third.
It's funny how subtle things can change your taste, your mood, what you ate that day. I got this Kiawah blend. I hope I said that right, Chris. Chris was giving me lessons before. And
A lot of people from South Carolina, if you're out there watching and definitely want to critique us on how we say Kiawah, by all means, comment in that section, baby.
Make sure we're saying it right.
But Brady the Great said it right. Let's go.
But I bought it after work. Had a glass of it when I got home before I came over, and I was like, man, this thing is really sweet and syrupy. And then I just did this whole fight, and none of them matched what I just tried 3 hours ago.
So you thought you'd have
So
had
it
a
makes
head start on us.
yeah. So it's like I've ate dinner since I've had it, so it changes
The flavors.
Yeah, everything.
So I've had, I think about 3 shots, 3 or 4 beers, and now I've moved on to the bourbon, and this is the first bourbon tasting that I've had today.
I think I got my ranking. I think it's pretty easy for me.
All right, so my least
Yeah,
is
mine is the tribute.
the Innkeeper. I mean,
My least favorite is the tribute.
my second least is the Tribute.
Mine's the Innkeeper.
Me and Brady are aligning so far.
When we were opposite of
Oh, hold on, drum roll. That
Number
means the
3.
Kiawah, smack it, baby.
Phoenix.
Phoenix was my second place.
Phoenix was my second, so
It's Kiawah wins.
Kiawah.
So you put the Kiawah too?
Yeah, it's right there.
Is number 1?
Yeah.
Me and Brady say the same.
I
So
had the Kiawah first.
I just got the Innkeeper.
Phoenix is my second favorite. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So like initially, like I said, I've been 2023. It was a year of 2XO for me personally, and I really indulged into the bourbon game in 2023. And
Hey, but 24 is going to be your year too, because the only release so far in 24 just smacked all the 23 ones.
hey, let me get a thumbs up in the comment section, because so I did do them last night. I went ahead last night and I poured them all up, but I put them up against this bad boy right here, and the gym won against every single release there was. The gym did end up winning, so at MSRP $200, and that's going to be an annual release.
Hey, speaking of MSRP, you want to break these down as far as MSRP for us?
It's real easy. All 4 of them are $100 a piece. You can find certain ones in certain locations a little bit cheaper now that they're a little bit older.
Phoenix.
But all 4 of them are coming in at $99.99.
There's one. We got the American Oak up there.
Well, that's not the American Oak is the shelfer for 2XO, and you can find that at MSRP of $40 to $45. And be on the tune in 2024. Be on the lookout for it.
The French
Dixon's
Oak.
going to release a French Oaks, and he was going to release it a little bit earlier than what's been anticipated. But a lot of people got confused about the American Oak coming off the shelf, so he kind of postponed the French Oak in order to make people a little less confused, right? And he had a lot going on. The Kiawah blend has been rumored since September and October of last year, and we're just getting it this year in 2024. But you know, for us, all three of us, to come into, you know, the blind tasting and us pick the Kiawah blend, I can say that, you know, the Kiawah blend has been a pleasant surprise, and it's
And
been
don't
great.
get it twisted. I think all of them are exceptionally good. And like Brady was saying, it just depends on your palate, like what you want in that day. So one could be with your dinner, one can be with your dessert, one can be with your, if you're having a salad or something like that, or even if you're just having some fruit. Like it all depends. I think all of them are worth MSRP. And what you said,
Behind the scenes, guys, I can tell y'all straight up, I know this man right here is surprised the Phoenix blend finishes second.
That's all it
So whether y'all whether you got the reaction or not, I told them last night. I was like, look, the Phoenix blend finished second in my blind. It beat the Kiawah last night in my blind at home by myself. And when I told them that the Phoenix blend finishes second ahead of the Kiawah, which granted I put it up against the gym, right? And so theoretically, had I done the 4 in front of y'all tonight, the Phoenix blend would have won and the Kiawah would have finished second. But tonight, the Kiawah won. And I told them last night, I felt like it was the most viscous blend out of all of it. And I really enjoyed it. So the fact that all three of us lined up, as you can see, me and Brady, our pilots were aligned tonight. Sheldon wasn't too far off, but it's a great purchase. Pick it up if you see it. Shout out Dixon, man. We appreciate the love that you showed us. You know, not only our channel, but just meeting up with you guys. And I suggested to you guys $100 MSRP for all 4. Tell us what you think of it if you've been able to grab a bottle.
and if you've made it this far in the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And we hope you enjoy this. Peace out.